Guitar and Drum in Phoenix with another guitar of the day. And this time, since we're big fans of our Eastman stuff that we have in here, we've got Eastman's version of, well, let's basically call it a 335 kind of, but Eastman calls it the T386. And this one is in what they call a classic finish. Just an all-around great guitar at about the third of the price of say a Gibson 335. We're fans of the Eastman stuff. It's made overseas, but it's really high quality stuff. If you go back in our YouTube channel, you'll see that we did one of Eastman's acoustic guitars that was really, really nice. I think we did the 12 string, and then we did another sort of dreadnought style 6 string.
The thing about Eastman is everything is done in-house, so they don't ship anything out. Their fret work, their finish work, everything is done there. So as opposed to a lot of the other companies overseas, they are pretty much a self-contained organization, and they do a really good job, and we have never had one come back.
That's right, yeah.
For an issue.
So speaking of the finish, man, let's take a look at this thing. I think it's a real eye-catching. I'm digging the way this thing looks. Look at that beautiful maple there on the top.
Or maple.
Mapley, I think is how Greg says it. And over here, we've got the back, and just a really good-looking instrument. The neck is also maple and really nice. I'm a big fan of an ebony fretboard, and that's what we have here. Ebony fretboard with some pearl dot inlays there, of course. And the other thing about this guitar is that we've got these cool Kent Armstrong pickups in here. So really good sounding pickups. So Eastman comes with Kent Armstrong, and then also some guitars come with Lawler pickups as well. So at one point we got to do a video on maybe their Les Paul with the Lawler pickups in it. But so the neck, by the way, the feel of it is like a nice C, very comfortable. And it's not too rounded. It's not a huge C. It's sort of like a lowercase C, would you call it?
Okay.
So, yeah. Also comes with a hard shell case.
And all the electronics and stuff are Switchcraft.
Yes, some people may think it's a minor thing, but I think it's a big deal, because that's the most frustrating thing, right? Is to have a guitar, and what's the first thing to trouble you? It's the input jack, or it's the three position toggle switch.
Or I can't play the lick right.
Or yeah, some of us have that problem. I don't know who. But yeah, they're made by Switchcraft, which, as we know, it's a really reputable company that makes some of that great electronics. So let's kind of go around the horn here and hear some of the pickups at the top of this video. We checked out
a nice baseball reference there. Thank you.
Yes, top of the order.
Going around the horn. There you go.
That's the neck pickup there. Very nice, very smooth sounding, for your blues and stuff. Then we got our bridge position pickup here. The last video I did, I was saying that I set this Vox amp just at the point of like starting to break up. Once I click it over to this bridge position here, it's got a little heat to it. So now I'm throwing a heater, Greg, for another.
Yeah,
nice. It's starting to break up a little bit.
Was that a 2-seam or 4-seam?
That is a 12 seam.
Oh, was that the cutter?
That's the cutter.
The cutter, okay.
All right, and then in the middle position, I like to play a little bit of something funkier. Cool. So
you can dance to it.
It's got a good beat, and you can dance to it. But let's see if it rocks, right? The great thing about a guitar such as this is that it just can play about any style you want it to do. It's got jazz and blues, country even, and of course rock and roll. So we're going to play some rock and roll on it. Now, Greg has recently introduced me to this little pedal here called Horseman, made by NUX.
Or NUX.
NUX, is that how they say it?
I don't know. It's spelled NUX, so...
This thing sounds really bitchin'. You know what it's patterned after?
It's made to be a clone of a KLON.
Clone of a KLON, KLON.
So a KLON Centaur, or however you say
Centaur.
that. Centaur.
Which is half man, half horse.
Yes, I know all about that, being one myself.
Okay. Wow. All right. Anyway, so if you look up how much a KLON Centaur is, we looked it up on Reverb. It's $4,600 for a KLON. So what would you pay for a KLON pedal? For apparently over $4,000.
Either
so
that or I'd get a new car.
how about we spend $70 and get this Horseman made by NUX, N-U-X.
And the thing about KLON, the Centaur, is they made two different versions of it, and this pedal right here has both versions in the same pedal. So you can get the original version, which is a little bit less gainy, and then if you want, you hit it twice, and then you get the fully overdriven, whatever.
So we're going to start with less gainy.
Okay.
It sounds like the name of a meteorologist.
Yes.
Now we turn it to less gainy.
Was that some Smot the Hoople?
No, I just made that up. So
Well, let's hear
steal
some
it.
Smot the Hoople on this
Greg's
next
gonna
one.
steal it and make a good song out of it.
Exactly.
So let's go over to, let's leave less gainy and go to
Rock and Roll Queen.
rock. Not much of a difference, but it's slight. This is
It's got a little bit of a mid-range bump to it, which is kind of groovy.
Yeah. That pedal. Greg's gonna sell me one at cost.
Yeah, that'll be $2,000.
That's half the price of a Klondike,
Yeah, exactly.
Klondike pedal.
No.
All right, so that's gonna do it for us here. Thank you guys very much for watching our videos and subscribing and sharing it around to all your friends, like you guys have been doing. So we thank you for that, and I guess we'll just catch you next time here at Bizarre Guitar.